Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist Edward Shaw. We do have our Weather Authority alert day for the day, given the fact that we're watching that severe weather risk that's going to play out here over the next 4 to 5 hours within our region. Damaging wind gusts are the primary concern, but we can't rule out a few tornadoes and some hail in some of these stronger storms that fire up further on to the east in parts of the Piedmont region. So right now, throughout the area, you can see quite a bit of clearing, specifically along I-81 and then further up into northern Virginia. That clearing is going to give way to us getting a little bit less stable within the atmosphere as we have more solar energy heat us up and provide more energy for storms to develop. Taking a little bit of a wider view, there we go, if the ham tracker wanted me to, we're going to look at a little bit more severe weather further down to our south, areas down towards South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, having those regions with a little bit more severe weather than what we're going to see, but still can't rule out some gusty winds and heavy downpours for us. Wytheville right now at 61, Blacksburg at 69, Roanoke at 72, and Martinsville at 66. So still got a little ways to go before we reach our high temperatures for the day. But taking a look at the cloud cover throughout the region, you'll notice Roanoke's a lot more clear than what you see in Blacksburg, Wytheville, and Martinsville. And you think about that satellite image I just showed you, it lines up pretty well. With that being said, though, as that cold front gets closer, we're going to likely see it interact a little bit more with that area of instability, which is going to be what forms showers and thunderstorms within our area. Not much right now on radar, but again, further to the south, severe thunderstorm watches all the way down from southern North Carolina down into parts of the Florida Panhandle as this front comes closer and closer to the East Coast. Now, while yesterday we were under an enhanced risk, the Storm Prediction Center pumped the brakes on that a little bit and put us under a slight risk, relegating that enhanced risk further on to our south. Wind is the primary threat, although again, can't rule out a stray tornado or some hail, but can definitely say this system looks a little bit less impressive than it did yesterday. So here's how it's going to all time out. About 2 p.m. is going to be when we start seeing showers and storms pop up along the Blue Ridge Parkway. And as that front pushes east, about 3 p.m. is going to be when we could really see the strongest storms within our area. Now I'm thinking again, the Piedmont region down towards south side, that's between I-81 and 95, kind of the central part of the state. That's going to be the area I think we have the most potential for severe weather. As that cold front pushes through, we'll end up clearing behind the front and cooling down a little bit more as we head into the overnight hours tonight and then also into tomorrow, where temperatures tomorrow going to be a little bit lower than what we're seeing today. So again, risk has slightly dipped a little bit, but still certainly there. And as we look at what's going to happen later on in the day, we're going to start cooling down about 5 to 6 p.m., which is when that front is expected to pass. But again, those daytime highs within the mid to upper 70s through most of the region, going to give us a little bit of energy that we need for thunderstorm development and severe weather development. Tomorrow, mostly clear, and then we wrap up the week with some very beneficial rainfall because, Appy, I know we were just talking about it. One thing that rain is really good for is kind of beating down that pollen.
Yeah, and we need it. And that said, I'm sure some people's yards are probably crying for a little bit of water.
Definitely.
That said, so they can, all the planting they want to do, you got to have some rain. As long as it's not severe and, we just get showers, I think we'll be good.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens today. But again, wind primary threat, a few downpours, and after that, got some better weather.